Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Kinesis. Today I will be leading you through a strength and mobility workout, Workout A. We will be activating our core as well as strengthening and mobilizing our hips. All you need is a medium to hard resistance mini band, a mat, and a safe place to move. We'll begin in standing with the mini band around our thighs. I'll demonstrate each exercise, then we will complete a 30-second interval. So here we are going to work the upper back and the lower body, engaging our glutes and activating the mid and lower trapezius muscle of the upper back. Inhale down, exhale up. And here we go, 30 seconds. So trying your very best to keep the arms up, but to keep the shoulder blades down and relaxed on the back of your rib cage. So it might sound contradictory, but you really don't want to wear your shoulders like earrings. So let them be relaxed. Engage your core, pull it in towards your spine. Make sure that your knees are tracking over your second toe as you sit back into the squat and your knees glide forwards. They're always tracking over that second toe. All right, now we've got the side step squat. Keeping the outward pressure on the band, you're just going to step maybe 2 to 3 times to the left and then to the right. So you're doing tiny steps because you don't want to ever let that band become loose. Here we go, 30 seconds. Do whatever you wish with your arms. Pull the core in, pull the abdominal muscles in towards your spine so you can support your lower back here. The lower you go, the harder this will be. So challenge yourself to go lower every time you practice this exercise, as long as you can keep a neutral spine. And up next, we have a lateral lunge with an archer rotation. So we're shifting our weight left and right into a lateral lunge. And you can stay here or you can add an upper body rotation. Here we go, 30 seconds. Touch your toe, reach the arm up and back, touch the toe again, shift weight to the other side. So it's like you're an archer pulling your bow across your body. You're pre-stretching the shoulder and then you are contracting the shoulder muscle as you bring the arm back. So really stretching and activating that rotator cuff. One more. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale, tap the foot. And here we have split squats. So you're going to step one foot back at a time. We're only going to work one side and then the other. More of your weight should be in the front foot than the back foot. You'll notice you might have some knee pain if you put more of your weight into the back foot. We are primarily working the front leg, especially the glutes and hamstrings. Here we go, 30 seconds. So right here, I have my left foot forward. I'm really working that left glute, left hamstring. Of course I have weight in the right foot, but there's just a little bit more so in the front leg. I'm trying to stay nice and tall through my spine. You can go as deep into the squat as you feel comfortable at that back knee. So listen to your body. Inhale down, exhale to drive up. And other side. We're going to go straight into it, stepping back with the left foot. If you want to load the glute and the hamstring even more, then you always have the option of hinging forwards at the hips. Not rounding, but hinging with a flat back. And that will help you to pre-stretch the glute and hamstring even more so. Inhale, exhale, up. Just a few more. And last one. Very nice. Walk to the back of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, peel down through the spine. We're going to walk out to a plank and do arm reaches. Once you're in that high plank, inhale, reach the right arm forwards in line with your ear. Bicep comes to the ear. Inhale the left arm up. and down. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend the knees ever so slightly to roll up through the spine and repeat. It's okay if you need to come down to your knees. So play around with your foot placement. Wider will be easier, more narrow will be harder. Roll up through the spine. Inhale, the arms come overhead. Exhale, we roll down and walk our hands out, and this time we are going to hold a 30-second plank. On your hands or on your forearms is up to you. So we start by pressing actively back through our heels, lengthening our body, engaging the glutes, pulling the belly in towards the spine, and keeping our neck long. Keep the back of the neck lengthened, and your head is not drooping down. It is in line with your spine. Your gaze is at the mat, and you only have 5 more seconds here. And we'll flip it to a side plank. Again, you can be on the forearm if it pleases you, or up on your hand. So many variations. You could be on that forearm. You could have one of your knees down. I really love to stagger my feet with the top leg in front of the bottom leg. Keeping that grounded hand in line with the grounded knee before you pop up into a plank will ensure proper alignment. The utmost challenge here would be to stack the legs. And voila, we are on to our reverse plank. 30-second hold. Engage those glutes, open up the front of the shoulder, the chest muscles. Try to get your soles of the feet closer down to the earth beneath you. So really point those toes. You can modify with a high crab bridge. The ankles are beneath the knees, and I really want you to be aware of your neck. Pretend you're holding a cutie orange under your chin so you don't let your neck arch backwards. Now let's go to our other side plank. Finding a variation that challenges you today, but still one that will allow for stability, which means not rocking the pelvis forward or backwards, keeping the core engaged, your glutes engaged, your shoulders and your hips stacked. And gradually you can challenge yourself even more. 5 more seconds. And now we're going to do 10 repetitions of a glute bridge. So come to your back, arms by your side, pressing actively into your palms. Engaging the glutes, exhaling to come up into your bridge, inhaling to lower, tapping the pelvis down, and just as soon as it taps down, coming back up into hip extension. Now hold at the top of your bridge. We are going to do 10 hip dips. Just like it sounds, you're going to dip your hip down and then bring it up. Then the other side of the hip dips down. Pretend your pelvis is a bowl of sand and you are dropping the sand to the left and now to the right. Exhaling every time to come back up. And now you're going to hold that bridge at the top. You can challenge yourself further by bringing your arms up above your shoulders with the palms facing one another. Or for more stability and support, bring them down beside your body, pressing the arms actively into the ground. Press away gently on that band so you keep tension outwardly on the mini band. And try to relax through the upper body and your neck. 2 and 1. Very nice. Lower your hips. Now you're going to glue your legs together. Bring your arms, palms up will be harder, or palms down will be a little more support. You're going to let those legs move as one unit to the left, inhaling to the left, exhale through center, inhale, rotate to the right. So keep up the breath pattern. You're working your obliques to help with the rotation of the lower torso. You're working on stabilizing the scapula. Those are your shoulder blades. So we're really trying to welcome rotation in the lower body here. Okay, here we've got our leg raise combination. 6 reps of each. So come to a nice stacked position and then bring your legs as one unit forwards from your torso about 6 inches. The mini band is wrapped around your thighs. You can either rest on your bicep like a pillow or kickstand from that elbow, holding the back of your head. 6 raises here with a neutral position at the foot, flexing at the ankle. Now you're going to let the toes fall down, internal rotation at the hip for 6 raises, inhaling as you lift, exhale to slowly lower. And now the toes are going to point up. We're externally rotating at the hip for 6 repetitions. Staying nice and strong and stacked in the body, stacking the hips and stacking your shoulders. 6 leg circles. So we're doing small circles, either forward or backwards, pointing through that ankle. And now reverse the direction of your circles. Breathing fluidly. And now comes the fun. We are going to hold that top leg up in line with our hip. And we're going to point and flex our ankle 10 times. Press up into that mini band. Lower the leg, and we are going to do our clamshells. 8 reps, holding the last rep. So bring your hips to a 45-degree angle of flexion. Keep the feet together as you inhale, lift the top leg, exhale, lower it. Lifting it into external rotation at the hips. Level 2 is to elevate your heels. Keep the heels together as they rotate. This will just be slightly harder. And hold that final repetition. Breathe into it. Stay strong. And now we have 8 reverse clams. So it's important that that top foot is slightly elevated above the top knee. That will keep the hip in internal rotation. Same thing here. We're going to inhale to lift, exhale to slowly lower with control. Very nice. And we're going to pivot over to the other side and repeat everything. So make a straight line from your toes to your elbow, and then bring the legs as one unit forwards from your body about 6 inches. Kickstanding that forward hand, pressing into the palm. We are going to do our 6 leg raises with a neutral position at the leg and foot. Inhale up, exhale down. And now toes down, internal rotation for 6. And now toes up, external rotation. You can even externally rotate that grounded foot. Actively press the bottom leg and foot into the ground. Think about that grounded foot as you lift the upper foot up towards the sky. 6 circles. As you are circling, I want you to feel your gluteal muscles contracting as that leg goes back, but don't let any sway come into your lower back. So contract those abs. Point and flex 10 times. You are going to hold that top leg up in line, actually slightly above your hip. On to our clamshells. Inhale to lift the leg. You are working that gluteus medius muscle in particular. And you can come into that level 2 option where you are hovering your ankles above the ground. Hold that last rep. Breathe into the clam. And then lower the legs. Reverse clam. Keeping that top ankle slightly above the knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Now, all of these can be done without a band, but the band is so good for adding that little bit of resistance to make this just a little bit more work. It'll really help to activate those hip muscles. Quadruped. We're going to do a 20-second beast hold. So all you do is curl the toes, hover the knees, and get comfy here. So keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, pressing the ground away by pressing evenly into your palms and into the balls of the feet. Lower those knees. Good job. That is the beast. Now we're going to do fire hydrants, 8 reps, holding the last rep. Inhale up, exhale lower. So one thing to think about is don't let your hips rotate. They might rotate a little bit naturally, but I want you to try to keep them level, so don't try to hoist that leg way up high. Maybe just go up halfway or less. And now bring the knee slightly back and hold. Bring it down. Other side. Inhale to lift, being aware of that left hip, where it is in space. Also, bring attention to what your neck is doing. So little neck check. Is the back of your neck long? Are you looking down at the mat? Last rep, we're going to hold this one. Bringing the knee slightly back, but still pressing out to the side. I like to flex through that left ankle. And bring the leg back down. So the next exercise can totally be done without the mini band. Sometimes it gets in the way actually, but I'm going to demonstrate with it on. It's called opposite arm and leg reach. So your right arm, left leg are going to inhale and reach up, and then exhale to lower, alternating sides, trying not to let the lower back move, trying to engage the abdominals, pull in towards the spine, up towards your spine. Working the shoulder stabilizing muscles and the glutes. Working on that cross-body connection from shoulder to the opposite inner thigh. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Try to be one long line from your hand to the opposite big toe. Good job. We're going to do knee circles, 4 in each direction. Think fire hydrant, but then bring that leg back. Circling 4 times, and now we're going to reverse. Go back to the side and back through to home. And other side. I'm just rotating so you could see me better. Inhale and exhale. Maybe inhale half a circle, exhale half a circle. Just breathe. Really, whatever works for you. And reverse that direction. Being aware of the motion at the hips. Trying to tame the hips a little bit so they don't rotate too much. Cat and cow is going to end our session today. Focusing on your breath. Inhale into the extension, exhale into the flexion, rounded back. So here you are a cow. Here you are a scared cat, arching your back, tucking your tailbone. Coming back into the extension, opening your heart. And then relaxing the neck, relaxing the head here in your cat. And there you have it, SAM Workout A in the books. After about a week of doing this routine, you will have it memorized and can move on to SAM B, C, and D, which build upon the exercises we learned today. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram if you'd like to join future workouts and unlock all of the beautiful ways your body can move.